Hi, Ed here from keywordspeopleuse.com, and I've got an exclusive time-limited offer for you. If you book a product demo with Keywords People Use, I'll give you a free 7-day trial of our standard plan, which allows you access to our new content optimization tool. This tool hooks into your Google Search Console data so we can find all the keywords you're ranking for and what pages are ranking. We then crawl your site content and use advanced machine learning techniques like embeddings and cosine similarity to find you content optimization opportunities that will quickly boost your impressions and clicks from Google. This new feature in Keywords People Use is already showing results for people using it. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a 7-day free trial. Just go to keywordspeopleuse.com/demo to book your slot. That's keywordspeopleuse.com/demo. You'll find the link in the show notes of this episode. Hi, Ed Dawson here. And as I'm a bit busy at the moment and need a break, welcome to another one of my Best of SEO is Not That Hard podcasts. These are the episodes from the back catalogue that I think have the greatest hits and ones that are still relevant and provide great value for you. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. Hello and welcome to SEO is Not That Hard. I'm your host, Ed Dawson, the founder of keywordspeopleuse.com, the place to find and organise the questions people ask online. I'm an SEO, developer, affiliate marketer and entrepreneur. I've been building and monetizing websites for over 20 years, and I've bought and sold a few along the way. I'm here to share with you the SEO knowledge, hints and tips I've built up over the years. Hello and welcome to SEO is Not That Hard. Me here, Ed Dawson, your host as usual. And today I'm going to talk about, the subject of there being no quick fixes in SEO. So, I suppose I would start with a caveat that there are some things that are quick fixes, like if you've got an issue where you've got terrible titles or things like that. But individual things can be fixed quick. What I'm talking about here is projects, about if you're starting from scratch or if you've been hit by something big like a core update, that you have to accept there are no quick fixes. So what do I mean? Well, let's take the recent core update, the one that is running at the moment, the August 2024 core update. This is the first time that we're starting to see people who were hit by the helpful content update a year ago, starting to see recoveries. And even then, it's not all of them. And even then, the recoveries are at this point still only small. Percentage-wise, compared to their heights before they got hit by the HCU, they're still a fraction of what they were. But it's the first time that some of these people are starting to see positive trending upwards traffic. And that's taken almost the best part of a year. And this is why you need to be very wary of anybody who offers you quick fixes in SEO. There's a few gurus out there, self-proclaimed gurus, who, I'm not going to name names, but they constantly spam out new emails, new YouTube videos, claiming instant success and huge growth and one quick trick to do this, that, and the other to get big traffic all of a sudden. And, it's nonsense. Just trying to sell you hope, really. I wouldn't even want to call it a course, because there are some good courses out there. There is some people say, that all courses are bad. And I don't actually agree with that, because there are some good courses out there. There are some good people who've got demonstrable success and are trying to help other people. And make a little bit of money along the way, maybe. That's fair enough. If someone goes to the effort of making a decent course that provides decent value, then why shouldn't they be rewarded for it? That's fine. But there's definitely other people out there who are just pumping out courses that are just full of hope, but with no real substance. And people fall for it. People fall for the charm, people fall for the promises. And I find it frustrating to see people being in a situation where they're following the wrong people and they're just wasting their time. The truth is that it's actually a grind to take something from 0 to 1. For example, take this podcast. I've done I don't even know the number. Well over 100 episodes, heading towards 150 episodes. We've not actually reached that many so far. And, it takes that long to build an audience. I see plenty of talented people start podcasts and then give up after just a few episodes because they haven't reached an audience yet. And it's that inability to keep going that actually holds most people back. If you're going to build for the long term, you've got to be A, willing to put the time in, and B, being willing to wait for the results. If I look at some of the websites that we've got in our affiliate portfolio right now, all of them to start with did very little traffic and made very little money. It was a case of sticking with them, having patience and waiting. And sometimes you just have to wait and do nothing. Sometimes you just have to launch, leave it for a bit, and come back when it started to build traffic, when it started to build authority, when it started to earn some links. You can obviously shortcut some of these things, people buying links, which if you listen to the podcast regularly, you'll know that I don't recommend because of the risks and how I got hurt by Penguin in the past from buying links, which made me change my strategy. But there are plenty of people out there that buy links, and they do shortcut that to a certain extent. But even if you're buying links, it isn't necessarily an immediate boost you're going to see. You still have to temper how fast you build those links. You still have to be careful not to overdo it, and you still have to wait while the value works its way through. So it's that having that patience, and I know it's something I've talked about before, but patience really is key, and having the ability to look at the long-term game rather than chasing quick riches, essentially. I don't think anything that I've done that's got me to where I am has been about getting things to work quickly. I've tried a few things probably in the past to try and get quick results, but it doesn't necessarily happen. But going for the long term is really the way forward, and that's what I would strongly recommend that you look at doing. So I think that's it for today. It's not the longest episode I've ever done, but I think the key point is really important, and it's one that you must remind yourself of especially when you're getting frustrated at how long things might be taking. Because I get frustrated at how long things take. I'm working on a course for keywords people use, of making videos of how to use keywords people use, how different things work, all the different features and the philosophy around it. And it's frustrating me how long it's taking to do. But there's no quick fix. I've got to do it right. I've got to get the content right. Anyway, I hope you found the pep talk useful. It was as much for myself as anybody else, because as I said, I've just had one of those frustrating days, and I just needed to remind myself that there are no quick fixes. See you later. Before I go, I just wanted to let you know that if you'd like a personal demo of our tools at Keywords People Use, that you can book a free, no obligation, one-on-one video call with me, where I show you how we can help you level up your content by finding and answering the questions your audience actually have. You can also ask me any SEO questions you have. You just need to go to keywordspeopleuse.com/demo, where you can pick a time and date that suits you for us to catch up. Once again, that's keywordspeopleuse.com/demo, and you can also find that link in the show notes of today's episode. Hope to chat with you soon. Thanks for being a listener. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe and share. It really helps. SEO is not that hard. It's brought to you by keywordspeopleuse.com, the place to find and organise the questions people ask online. See why thousands of people use us every day. Try it today for free at keywordspeopleuse.com. To get an instant hit of more SEO tips, then find the link to download a free copy of my 101 quick SEO tips in the show notes of today's episode. If you want to get in touch, have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. I'm at Channel5 on Twitter. You can email me at podcast@keywordspeopleuse.com. Bye for now, and see you in the next episode of SEO is Not That Hard.